Yeah, so yeah, I was going to show the amateur radio setup here and operating in digital mode. So on the right screen is the Flex Radio, which is a radio I bought, I don't know, maybe half a year ago or so. Um, and it's a software radio, so the program is running on my PC. And you can see all those lines are signals that are being received. And right now I'm on digital, 20 meter digital mode. So so actually what happens is every 15 seconds people transmit and then they wait to hear back if someone's going to call them back. So you'll see those lines for 15 seconds, then it'll stop and then switch back. And then if I go over to the other monitor, this program is showing the received signals. It's decoding them. And so in 15 seconds here, when that bar goes, there's all the stations that just transmitted. And they scroll up on the screen. You can see down here, make it a little easier to read. So there's a lot of activity right now in Europe in particular because I guess it's towards later in the day on Sunday. And so what I'll do is I'll try and do a transmission, show you how that works. So once it comes up, I'll look to see if there's a station. What I'll do is I select that station to transmit back on. All right, so within the next 15 seconds here. So let's see, there's European Russia. Let me try that guy. So I just selected them, and let me go over here. You can see I'm actually transmitting a signal. I'm sending out about 30 watts. I just transmitted. So if he responds back, we'll see it in red. Yep, he did. So he heard me. I'll transmit back to him. So the red, so he heard me and he gave me a signal report of -24, which actually isn't very strong, but he heard me. So I'm transmitting back to him saying, I got his signal report of -11. He has a stronger signal than I do. And so then he's going to respond back 73, which means, I received you and goodbye. So I was a little late there on the. I was going to send back to him. Let me do that again. This thing, it goes by pretty quick, so you have to be fast. So I'm going to transmit back to him 73, meaning I heard you, goodbye. And it's transmitting over on the radio. And that's it. Okay, so we had a communication. So the other thing that's interesting here is on this map, it shows all the stations when I was transmitting that heard me. So if I update that map, so what happens is station, if they hear me, they report up to an internet server with the call sign that they heard and with the signal report. So I put into here my call sign, and so it takes a while for people to start reporting back. So you can see it starts increasing as people start reporting back that heard me. So yeah, if you look, so in Europe, stations that heard me. So a station in Norway, England, France. Actually, a station, the one that was in Moscow. Actually, let me look them up. So the station that I actually transmitted with was this one. So I can look them up on database. So here's the guy, and that's his call sign. I can actually look up exactly where he lives. Alright, so he's I guess he's south of Moscow. You can see how far he was from me. So that was it.